I will just take control of the board, and let's move to the Sunday night game, huh?
Okay.
We all saw what happened in Denver. When you aren't a marquee franchise and you have COVID, you're in trouble. They're going to make you play. However, but they're on Sunday night. They're getting their full team back, and they're playing Kansas City. So there's actually two lines I really like here.
Okay.
Drew Lock over 1.5 touchdowns is plus 152.
Wow.
And against Kansas City, teams have a propensity to score. There's still a lot of weapons in that Broncos offense if they have their full Broncos offense.
Yeah.
And I think that's a pretty easy mark for Drew to get.
I love that. And the value on that's incredible.
Yeah, plus 152. And it's like the stink that happened on the Broncos last week is really influencing all the player props. Like just going through on PointsBet and seeing all the individual like lines for players for the Broncos, there was a lot of value there. I liked Drew Lock for over all of his overs. And then Melvin Gordon, I believe Philip Lindsay got hurt last week. I don't know his status, but he's not going to be 100% even if he plays. His over rushing yards is 49.5 minus 115.
Yeah. That feels good to me too.
Yeah, so it would be a good time because like the Broncos, they've had a horrible year, but I think that offense has been pretty competent. And against Kansas City, who has given up big yardage to guys like Darren Waller, I don't see why Noah Fant can't have a big day if he's Jerry Jeudy. I think that Jerry Jeudy breakout game is coming, especially because like he was not involved in that offense last week at all. I started Jerry Jeudy in fantasy last week.
Oh no,
not great.
what a wild card decision to make.
I mean, I like him. He gets amazing separation, and that's what's really cool about all these rookie receivers. Like they're among the league leaders in separation per catches.
Oh, they're incredible.
Yeah, it's the golden age of receivers, and that's why it's kind of not great to pay a receiver right now.
No. Yeah, I think what we're learning from the NFL is that you shouldn't pay anyone any money. Don't give the quarterback the huge deal. Don't give a running back a huge deal. Yeah, don't pay a receiver. Only NFL players' careers should last 4 or 5 years, depending on what round they're picked. And then they can either get paid, $5 million a year, or they can retire.
Yeah, you can get paid, but only by the Jets or Jaguars.
Yeah.
You get the surplus money for going to a team won't win, and you know what? You line your coifers with that. It works out for everybody.